This is a Docker image of Python code running the FastAPI server. It is built using the Azure DevOps pipeline. Let's see how. Go to Azure DevOps. Create an organization. Create a project with any name you want. Let's name it Projects, and click Create. Go to Repos. By default, a repo will be created with the name of the project. Click on Initialize it, or create a new repo if you want to. Create a new file with the name requirements.txt. This file will be used to list and install all the Python libraries which are required for the project. Commit it. Let's create a Python file named main. Any name can be given. Let's write some basic code for FastAPI. Let's import the library FastAPI. Let's create an object of the FastAPI and name it app. Let's add a get method to accept all the get requests. Let's define a function named root. This function will return a message saying hello world. Commit it. Let's create another file named dockerfile. We will use the Python 3 image as our basic image. We will build our image on top of it. Let's create a directory with the name docker_python. And copy the requirements to it. And also the main Python file to it. Let's make this directory the working directory of Docker. Let's install all the libraries listed in the requirements file. Let's see if the library is installed by checking its version. Let's expose port 8000 of the machine which is required for the FastAPI server. Let's add the final command which will run the uvicorn server of the FastAPI. Commit it. Go to the pipelines. Click on Create a pipeline. Select Azure Repos. Select the repository. Select any option you require. We are choosing the starter pipeline. It will create a basic pipeline for us. But we will search for, and add some Docker-related tasks to it, which will generate an image of our code. We want to only build the image at this moment. Let's define some arguments for tags, that we want to be attached to the image. Let's also add a tag name to the image. The image will show the same tag name. Save the changes. Go back to Edit. Click on Validate, to see if everything is okay. Now run the pipeline. The running job will be displayed. These are the two steps that came from the starter pipeline. This is our task, named Docker, which is generating image. Here we can see that the image is generated. Let's go back, and remove those sample tasks. Let's add another task, to list all the Docker images present on the machine. By running the command dockerimage_ls. Let's add a parameter, to display our desired name, for the task. Save it, and run it. The job is in the queue, and is not starting. Let's go one step back. Here we can see, that the pipeline got triggered, when we committed the code. This pipeline has generated the image. Now our pipeline has also started. It has also generated the image with the defined name. To stop the pipeline from getting triggered automatically, we can change the trigger to none. We can also rename the pipeline to any name we want. Let's see the executed pipeline in detail. Let's go to the task, which is building the Docker image. Here it is pulling the Python 3 image, it is the base image. Then a directory is generated. Required files are getting copied to it. The directory is chosen as the working directory. Libraries listed in the requirements file are getting installed. The version of the installed library is also displayed, which confirms that it is installed properly. Then everything is converted to an image. Our image, with the tag specified, is generated. In the next stage, we are using the dockerimage_ls command, to list out all the images available on the machine. All the images on the machine are listed below, and our image is also present in it. That's all for now. See you again with more Python technologies. Python every day.